It's time now to review headlines in today's newspapers. And of course, as always, we start with This Day on Saturday. Interesting stories on the cover of This Day today. The lead story says U.S. senators demand relisting of Nigeria on religious freedom concern list for violence against Christians. I mean, this is a story that we already discussed, and you can't overemphasize the point that they're making at the U.S. senators, and the quote here says it all. We remain concerned that the Nigerian government is failing to protect the religious freedom and basic safety of its Christian citizens. Again, one will hesitate to make this a Christian, Muslim, religious thing, but then the facts are there. They show for themselves. Government will need to do something. Otherwise, we are back to to the bad old days of where we are categorized as a country where certain people of faith are not safe. On top of that story, Nigeria, Germany signed historic joint declaration on return of Benin bronzes. It is morally impermissible to take the Benin bronzes. It is wrong to keep them, says German minister. Beautiful kind of stories that that make my day. I love this kind of a thing. Return them. I get the point that when they do, where are we keeping them? That's the whole point.
We'll figure that out.
I mean, we'll figure it out. But then, Lagos State is doing something. Edo State government is trying to come up with a royal museum, etc. I think Kano is interested in some kind. We will deal with it. But then don't use the fact that we do not have good museums as a justification to continue to keep them, because you're making money through them. And in any case, they belong here, not there. So a good one from Germany, like what we're witnessing from France, from the UK. Hopefully, every country concerned must see the need to return what belongs to Africa. On top of the masthead, contrary to Joe Igbokwe, Tinubu did not meet with Wike in Paris. That's on page 6 again. We
mentioned this earlier.
We discussed this story. The point here is to say to followers and aides of political bigwigs, to always exercise caution. When I first saw that thing, I said, okay, fine, but then when it got escalated to the point that, established newspapers were reporting that rumor, as a fact, I knew that, because you need to justify it. Who will confirm it? The only pictures that we saw of Wike was in Turkey. If he had met with Asiwaju privately, then let's say that, something is brewing, but not to say it as a matter of fact. In any case, you are not the spokesperson for Asiwaju. So caution will be needed. If it turns out at the end of the day that Wike and Asiwaju develop something, I'm sure that Mr. Igbokwe will say that. But I told you so, but we'll see how it goes. On the window, good news there. First ship docks at $2 billion Lekki deep seaport. Larger vessels to start berthing in Nigeria. MPA promises 60% reduction in waiting time.
Is that just a promise?
Oh, it's a promise, but that's what the Lekki deep seaport will deliver anyway.
Okay.
And this
60%.
This is good news, because it takes pressure away from Apapa. It takes pressure away from mainland Lagos. So, and I think that it will start by the end of the year. So the three, ships that docked there yesterday, that's a good one for Lagos State, for Nigerian Port Authority, for the federal government, and for the the kind of thoughts behind it, especially from the Lagos State government part of it, is something that has been in the offing, a long time ago, because to deal with the traffic situation and the congestion in Lagos, you have to deal with, how
a logistical nightmare,
absolutely,
really.
how
and
those things
are
moving, and that's the new Lagos. That side of town is the new Lagos. Last but not the least, appeal court jails Senator Nwaboshi 7 years for money laundering. That's appeal court overturning the decision of the High Court, saying that he had no case. But appeal court says no way. You need to answer for the allegations, and therefore has been jailed. It's a good one for EFCC, but I believe that Senator Nwaboshi will most probably go to the Supreme Court, to test his arguments there. Shall we do the punch quickly?
The Sunday punch.
Saturday.
Saturday punch.
Don't be in a hurry to get to Sunday.
We're in Sunday already, look at me. Well, running mate Tinubu pencils Zulum Shettima debunks meeting with Wike, which we've just mentioned earlier. Lots of, tongues wagging about this.
Looks like Ashwaju is looking towards Borno State, where a sitting governor and the former governor are in top contention, who will run with Ashwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the flag bearer of APC. But then, whether it's Shettima or it is Zulum, it will still be a Muslim ticket. We don't know how.
Which is really where there's still a question mark
we'll
about.
See how that is dealt with ultimately.
Okay. Just beneath that, we have Atiku knows how to pacify Wike, according to loyalists, that is. We also have Bafo.
If he does, let's see him do it now. Otherwise, it might be too late.
That's true. In fact, it needs to happen as a matter of urgency.
Like yesterday.
Yeah. Okay, so we have Bafarwa Jang says unity needed to avoid party's defeat. Of course, I think we've re-emphasized that over and over again. That's very blatant. CGN's mystery leather handbags reveal. Okay, this is more on the softer side.
Yeah.
I mean, in the world of entertainment, this is more...
that's about the issues between Funke Akindele and JJC Skills. Well, I mean, it's a pity that the marriage went the way it did. We've only heard so far from one side. Maybe at the appropriate time, maybe Funke will speak out. It's not always the best thing to comment about, issues within a family or within a matrimony. Ultimately, it's possible that they might sort out, what's going on. But then people will ask that, is this coming because of the political permutations around Funke Akindele, because she's been projected as a likely running mate candidate to the candidate of the PDP in Lagos State, Dr. Jide Adedino. She's said to be one of the 5 that is being considered. And that won't be strange, given the fact that Tonto Dike in Rivers State is now a running mate to a gentleman who's running on the platform of one of the parties. I can't remember, is the ADC or one of the parties there. But we'll see how it goes.
It's even more political. But before we move away from this, a story we've been trailing, the Ekweremadu trial. Court orders NIMC to release opposed details. Of course, July.
This is a battle that Ekweremadu will have to fight with everything that he's got. The National Assembly has sent some senators. They're ready to go and see what can be done. I think his best chance will be the possibility of the Attorney General in the UK referring the case to Nigeria. If he comes here, it's only the Health Act of 2014 that will deal with that, and that's a very weak combustible a law that says absolutely nothing about organ harvesting and the like. So if the case comes here, Ekweremadu is a free man. But then if he stays there, I think let's wait for July 7 to come. We go quickly to Saturday Vanguard, where the lead story says 2023, Tinubu Atiku can't fix Nigeria. That's from Ango Abdullahi, whom Arise TV interviewed, I think, about 2 days ago. Is basically saying that why delegates voted for them, politicians have failed. Let's try technocrats. He says he doesn't know Peter Obi, but he thinks that newer faces like a Peter Obi, like a Kwakwanso, might be better option than the old guards like Ashwaju and Atiku. But that's his view. Again, still on 2023 presidency, Atiku may inherit Buhari's northern support, as many northern APC members plan to work for him, just as many PDP northern members voted Buhari in 2015. A number of interesting stories here and there. Wike shuns Atiku's embassy in Turkey. That's on page 7. So we're seeing different developments. But again, as I said, before the actual campaign starts in September, we will witness many of these things, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes,
July will be interesting. So will August be.
Absolutely.
All right, then. And that brings us to the end of the morning show today. Thank you for watching, and do stay safe. I'm Steve Ayorinde.
And I am Abby Owolawi. From our entire team here in Lagos, Nigeria, enjoy the rest of your morning and, of course, the rest of your day. Goodbye.